Hi, this is Crafting Lisa, and today I wanted to show you the magic knot or the invisible knot. So there's two different ways that I know of to make these knots, and I'm going to show you both right now. I'm just going to lower the camera, and here we go. So you've got your two yarns, the yellow and the green in this case for me. What you want to do is pinch the two tail ends between your thumb and your forefinger. Let's try to do this a little closer. You want to pinch them between your thumb and your forefinger. Now the yellow is on the outside, so that's the yarn we're going to be working with. We're going to take the yellow, we're going to wrap it around our thumb, and we're going to pinch it between our index finger and our thumb as we go around. Try to do this so you can see it. See, I pinched and grabbed it. Now we're going to tighten it. Make sure our ends are still sticking up. So that's one loop around. Second, we want to make a second loop. So we're going to go around again, grab it, pinch it. And we've got two loops. We're going to take the yarn end. We're going to put it towards the back. We've crossed it over the two tail ends. And we're holding it in the back. You can see that. Now we take the two tail ends and we're going to tuck them in between our thumb and our finger. Get them in there by the two yarns. Now we take the yellow yarn and we pull the yarn, and we're going to end up pulling the first loop off. Help give it a little wiggle and get it off of there. And that loop comes off, and keep pulling on that yellow yarn and the second loop comes off. You can see the loops tightening on the yarns. And there we have our knot, our magic or invisible knot. You can see. Now there's the tail ends that we're going to end up cutting off. That extra fluff, because we don't need that. Or you could even leave it on your inside of your work. And there you have your invisible knot. So what I'm going to do right now is just cut that off. I'm going to show you the second way to do the invisible knot. So I've got one ball of yarn on my left side of my table. I'm going to take that bright green yarn and I'm going to make a little backwards L. And on the other side, on the right side of my table, I have a yellow ball of yarn. I'm going to take that and make another upside down backwards L here to make a square, type of a square. Here, let's try to get this down here a bit so you can see it better. There we go. So we've made a square. In both cases, what we want is we want the tail ends to be on top of the work. So this yellow tail end is on top of the green. This green tail end is on top of the yellow yarn. What we do now is we're going to take the tail, put it under the green, and pull it through. We'll do the same with the other side. We'll take the green, we'll put it under the yellow yarn, make a little circle there, pull that through. So now it's as if we have two circles, or two hooks. What we're doing is basically we're going to be tying two knots. We take the yellow, tuck it around, and tuck it through so that we've made a knot over the green yarn. We're going to tighten that, tight as we can go. We're going to take the green and do the same. We're going to bring it around the circle, inside the green to tie a knot, and tighten that. So now you'll see the yellow is running through the green knot. We're going to tighten that. Now what we want to do is grab, leaving the tail ends loose, we're going to grab the opposite ends of yarn and we're going to pull. We're going to pull these two knots until they meet in the middle. And here you have your second invisible knot. And of course, again, we've got to cut off these tails. So we've got our little knot, the tail's cut off. This will go on the back side of your work. So those are two methods of making an invisible knot, and I hope you practice them and you can get them down pat if that's the method that you choose to use on your projects. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that you will like, share, and please subscribe so I can bring more videos to you. And have a great day, and I'll see you back again.